Hey y'all, it's been a minute, and I just wanted to give y'all a short little update. I'm not going to do any editing on this, so this is just going to be, whatever the correct terminology for ad libs, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, currently, what I'm doing right now is I'll turn you around. I'm putting up the double bubble, whatever you call it, insulation, because last winter, about fell over my jack. Because, yeah, last winter, this little thing was working overtime, and I want to be able to try to keep as much heat in here as I can as possible. All right, one other thing I'm working on is the tractor. So, this moment, I've got the final drives tore off of both sides because we need brakes really bad. I also need to change that gear oil. So that's one thing that definitely had to be done. And as far as the tractor goes, I think one thing I'm going to do, I don't know how well you can tell, but if you look, you can see that this has got kind of a bow in it. Excuse me. Well, this is very thin. It's wore out. It needs a new cutting edge and everything. So I'm going to get some 1/4 inch plate from work, and if I can, find me like a piece of 3/8 by 4 inch stainless flat bar to make a cutting edge out of. And I'm going to cut the bottom of the bucket, pretty much right through there, down these sides, put a new bottom in, new cutting edge, and all that good stuff. But to do that, this little Lincoln right here, it's not exactly stout enough, so that may be one thing where I've got to take it to work and do it. I don't know. Or if I get, which I need to do it, I need to get the bearings for the welding machine or the engine. Still haven't done that. It's been sitting here for I don't know how many months now. Yeah, so there's that. The Explorer. Okay, I've got a couple things I'm going to do to that. I actually bought a winch bumper for it, but it turns out it's for an early square body Ranger. And if you know anything about those trucks, it's kind of like on the bullnose Fords or the dent sides or anything. The bumper doesn't wrap around to the side of the fender. It's just pretty much straight across. So the winch bumper I bought, it did not wrap around the side, so selling it, got all my measurements. I'm going to build one for the Explorer, and I also have a 4-inch lift. So I got the springs right there. I'll probably, depending on how sacked out these are, I might run them, if they're good that is, and there's all the bracketry for it. On the back of the Explorer, I'm going to be doing a spring over axle conversion, which will net me, I think, from doing the research, if I remember correctly, that's going to net me 5 inches in the rear. And I've got 2-inch pucks, which I don't really want to run. So I might just go ahead and go buy 6-inch springs or 5-inch springs. But yeah, Explorer's getting a lift kit. Let's see, the truck, yes. So I have a whole grocery list of things to do to this truck this winter. We've already got our first snow of the year, but they didn't salt the roads. So once they salt the roads, this truck is going in here, and it will not come out until springtime. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting new injectors in it, new injection pump, glow plug controller, glow plugs. I'm going to be tying up a lot of loose ends, just little bitty things that need to be done. Like just going to go through, check all the grounds, clean them. I'm still having a slight issue with the FIPL. It's fuel injection pressure lever, for those of y'all that don't know. So I'm going to be addressing that because it's not getting the proper voltage to the sensor or lever, whatever you want to call it. And there's a lot. planning on getting my spool gun for my MiG over here. That way I can take all the aluminum plate that I've got and finally build a bumper for it. I actually just went and got a bunch of like 1/2 inch and 3/8 plate from my buddy. It was all free too, so that's great. Very happy about that. But yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to do to this truck. And the green truck. I have not touched this truck since April or May. So what I'm going to do to this first off is, for sure, from here back, I'm going to be cleaning up the frame, painting it, you know, getting it good to go. And then I'm going to put my new fuel tank, new sending unit and pump and all that in it, just so I can get it moving around. And once that's good, I'll go ahead and, you know, paint the underside of the cab from the frame there forward. And if you remember correctly, there's a 4-inch lift in the garage for this, but I didn't show y'all what I did. Walk across the garage here. So when I got this home, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take these off. And after attempting to take them off, I broke this. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I still want these long arms, is I'm gonna cut it here, put in a Johnny joint, and make new radius arm brackets. Because I don't feel like running something that is literally, well, you can see how bad it's rusted out. So yeah, there's that. It's just a whole slew of things pretty much. Oh man, trying to think of, see if there's anything else that I'm planning on doing, but I think that's it for right now. But I will have some videos coming out. Hopefully within the next month, depending on how things go. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. So thank y'all for being patient with me. Hopefully soon, like I was saying, I can get something out for y'all. But that's pretty much it. I've got a whole mess in here to clean up and a lot more insulation to put up, because you can see behind me I've got this whole wall, this whole wall, and this one here. I still got to do all that up there. So, all right, I'm out. Y'all have a good one.